Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, thanks so much for stopping by. What I have for you today is I am going to go over my face palette collection. So if that sounds interesting to you, why don't we go ahead and get started. Okay, let's go ahead and get started because I've got quite a few face palettes, so I'm going to try to move pretty quickly so that this isn't an extra long video. So, first thing is first, I have the Physicians Formula Maru Butter, there we go, collection. So this is what this thing looks like. It's in a hard plastic case. And then it opens up like a book right here. And there's little just sheets of plastic that are kind of taped down here. I left them so that the shadows don't get into the face products and whatnot. So what we have here is we have all of the different Butter Bronzer shades right here. And then this is all of the different Butter eyeshadows. So you have actually every shade that they had at the time anyways that was a regular shade in here for your Butter Bronzers. And then out of all of their various eye palettes, I guess you have all of this right here. All of these eyeshadows. But then on top of that, let me get this in frame. Then these slide out, literally slides out like this. So now you have highlighters, you have the Butter highlighters, and you have a face mirror that I'm not going to open, but that's what this is right here. So this lifts up and there's a face mirror under here. And then, let me hold it where I'm hopefully not going to stick my fingers into something. Then if you slide it out even more, those are the Butter highlighters I said. Then you've got the Butter blushes, and then you've got the Butter like lip balms that they have. And I haven't played with the lip balms, but I've played with everything else. And everything else is the same exact quality as it is from the individual products. So there you go. This right here, from what I understand, is still available on Physician Formula's website. And it was $39.99, I think, last year when I bought it around the holidays. And they might have it at Walmart. So this, I think, would be a great gift for someone just getting started in makeup, because honestly, the quality in here is great. If you know and love the Butter Bronzer formula, and if you've used any of the blushes or the highlighters, which I'm actually wearing the highlighters today from this kit right here, actually, this would be great. This would be an awesome starter kit for somebody, I think. It's perfect to just tote around with them, and maybe just a little set of brushes and they're good to go. So there's that. That's one. It's definitely bulky, but I do use it. I do pull it out quite a bit. So I guess let's go with my bronzers and contours first. So first up, I have the Too Faced Cocoa Contour, and this is what she looks like. Make sure I cover up the mirror. So there you go. I tend to stick with the lightest shades. When I have a little bit of a tan, I can use the middle shades, but for the most part I stick with the lightest shades. And this smells, it doesn't smell like the typical chocolate. It's almost more like, I don't know, more like makeup. I smell more makeup than I do chocolate. I smell a little bit of chocolate, but so there's that. There's the Cocoa Contour. And then I have the Smashbox Step by Step Contour Palette. So this is really nice and compact. It's great for travel. And in here, there's a mirror right here that I'm covering But then right here, there's kind of a little instructions that it gives on how to contour. So this is your highlight shade, this is your bronzer, and then this is your contour right here. So, and you can tell that it goes quite cool. And then this is, you know, more neutral, not too warm. So I really like this contour kit. And as far as I know, it's the only one they have. I don't think they have any other color variations, which is a shame because it's a nice kit. That's one of the few things I think I own from Smashbox, and I really like it. Their face powders are really nice. Next up is this Cover FX Perfector Face Palette. Got this in BoxyCharm, a lot of us did. Cover this up. Love the contour out of this one. The highlighters and the finishing powder and all that are really nice too, but the contour is really nice and cool toned without being too ashy, too gray. So really like this palette as well. Let's see, next up is the Hourglass palette. This is the Ambient Lighting Edit palette. I think this is from like, I don't know, 3 Christmases ago maybe now? Holidays, I should say. So this is what this one looks like right here. It's got a bronzer, and it's got 2 blushes, and then it's got just their powders in this one. Up at the top, it's got dim light and iridescent light and diffused light. So I really love these. This one has lasted me forever. I don't use it all the time though, because as you can see, I have lots of face palettes. So one will last me for a while, but I do highly recommend these if you've never tried them. I have this Ace Beauté Bronzed in Paradise palette. I have not tried this. I got it in BoxyCharm. It just seems a little too deep for me. So this is one that I might actually, I don't know, put in a giveaway, because honestly, I just don't think I'll get use out of it. So I'm actually going to set this aside because it's brand new, untouched, and there's no point in me only using the one lightest shade in there when someone could potentially, you know, use multiple shades. So I'm going to set that aside to go in a future giveaway. Not one that I'm doing right now, but in the future, during the holidays probably. Next up, I have this Kenya Antiveros Beauty Set and Define Kit. So this is what this looks like. It's got, it says mattify, set, highlight, contour, dark contour, and bronzer right there. I've not tried this kit either. But I do think I'll be able to use many of the shades in here, so I'm going to go ahead and try this. This is a brand that I've never tried before. Got this in BoxyCharm as well. Actually, I think I got this at the Boxy pop-up. I can't remember. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I got this at the Boxy pop-up. So, yeah, I still want to try this out. Next up is the Loreal Contour Palette. I love this palette. This is a great palette. It's got a mirror, but it's nice and slim, just like all their pro stuff is. And then you've got various shades. So of course, whenever I'm pasty like I am right now, I use the lighter shades. Whenever I'm more tan, I can use the medium shades, which is this right here, and then the dark is here. So I like that they recognize that medium is the most popular shade, so they've got the bigger pan of it. And then this is a shimmer. It's a very natural shimmer highlight, so I use it every once in a while, but not too often. But I like this contour kit. I highly recommend it. It's very nice. Their face powders are very nice. Next up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of starting to look a little rough. It's probably actually time for me to declutter this. So I think I'm going to, because looking at it, I'm a little questionable on some of the contour shades down there. It may just be that some powder got in there, but this is pretty old and I just don't really want to risk it. So I'm going to go ahead and let this go. I don't ever reach for it anyways. So there we go. All right, next up I've got Makeup Revolution All About Bronzed palette. This is a really nice, and I do think they still sell it, so it's got lots of nice different shades in here. Some that go a little more orange, some that are much less orange. So I really like this palette. It's a nice affordable palette, and I'm going to hang on to it. This wasn't supposed to be a declutter. I just thought, well, might as well while I have these out, right? Because my eyeshadow palettes, that's going to be a completely different ordeal whenever it comes time for that. Next up, this is the Revolution Ultra Contour Palette. Really like this one as well. I do believe this one is also still available. So there you go. That's a nice little affordable contour kit right there. Next up is another, this one's the Revolution Pro HD Contour in Fair. So I like that I have a lot of, oh, and again, the hinge is broken on a lot of my Makeup Revolution stuff. It just doesn't hold up to me clinking it around. But anyways, I like that there's a lot of shades that work in here for me throughout the my various shades of paleness with a little bit of a tan sometimes. So this works out really well for me. I really like this. This is a nice contour kit. Gives me lots of options that still work for me. Now I can't get this to close. Oh well, okay, so I'll set that over to the side. And then over here I have the Tarte Park Ave Princess palette. Love this palette. Smells like vanilla, smells so good. Let me hide the mirror. This is some of the prettiest packaging I've ever seen. And then the powders in here are really nice. I like to use this, this one, this lightest powder under my eyes sometimes. And then I stick between these two right here, usually to bronze with. So this is a really nice palette. I wouldn't necessarily call it, what do they call it? Chisel palette. I guess you could use this one right here as a contour. It's a little bit cooler, and I have before, like when I'm more of a medium tone. So yeah, it's a very nice palette. I really do like this palette a lot. And if you haven't seen the outside, again, that's what she looks like. Very, very pretty. Very blinding. So there you go. Those are my bronzers, contours, whatnot. So I'll move those out of the way. And we will continue on with my other face palettes. So these are my my blush or my mostly all highlighter palettes. Some of them have a mixture of other things as well though, so we'll just go over it all. Alright, so we'll start from the beginning. This is the L'Oreal Multitasking Eye Lip Cheek palette. I'll probably only use it though on my, ooh, it's hard to open. Probably only ever use it on my cheeks. I haven't tried this yet. I got it in BoxyCharm a month or two ago. So I need to put this aside to try it out because it does look really nice. There you go. So it's a cream to powder, I guess, type formula. So especially now that it's cooler, I wear creams a little bit more, so I think I'll set that aside so I'll remember to use it. Alright, next up I have the Too Faced Natural Face palette. This one had one broken shade when I got it, but I was able to, no, I take that back, never mind. No, this one actually is fine. It must have been another Too Faced palette that I had. Okay, so anyways, this is what this looks like. Let me cover up the mirror. So you've got a highlighter here. You've got a bronzer. I guess this is kind of meant to be kind of a shimmery bronzer, but I would consider it more of a deeper highlighter or a blush topper myself. It's a little too shimmery for me. And then that's a bronzer. These two right here are blush, and then these two right here are highlights. So it's a really nice palette. I really like this palette a lot, and it smells really nice. Kind of not as much as it used to. It was a little perfumey when I first got it, but not so much anymore. So there's that. Like that a lot. Next up I have this Tartiste Pro Glow palette. And this is brand new. I got it in BoxyCharm. I've never used it. This is another one I'm thinking about setting aside for a giveaway. I think I will. I think I'll set this aside. Maybe something I can do for like 1000K giveaway, or something I can do during the holidays. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to set this aside for a future giveaway because I've never used it. And it's been in my collection long enough. Might as well go to a better home. Nice. Alright, so next up I've got this Kenya Ontiveros Beauty Blush and Shine Kit. So this one did come in my BoxyCharm. And so it looks like you've got a highlight here. I think these are supposed to be highlights too. I could maybe use them as blush toppers. They're too dark as highlights. But these three blushes I think I could use no problem. Haven't tried this yet, but this is one that I definitely want to pull out to try. I need to do that with some of my other stuff too. So I need to do kind of a shop my stash. So maybe that's a video coming up soon. Let's see. Next up I have this Becca Après-Ski Glow Kit. Is that what it's called? Oh, face palette. Après-Ski face palette. Okay, and so this is what she looks like. So it's got two highlighters in the middle. Oh yeah, that's hard to read. So it's got 3 highlighters total. So the 2 in the middle, and then this over here is a blush, so this over here is the other highlighter. And this is so reflective. Sorry. So this over here is another highlighter. So this down here is a blush. This over here is a bronzer. So it's got kind of a good mixture of everything in it. It's a beautiful palette. I really love this palette. It was really underhyped. I remember, I think it was 2 holidays ago that it was out. I remember it came out and it went on sale almost right away, so I snatched it up. This one is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Becca and Jaclyn Hill palette. So this has the infamous Champagne Pop, also has Prosecco Pop, and then you've got 3 beautiful blushes in there. So I love Becca blushes. They're some of my favorite blushes. And the Becca highlights, they're not necessarily my favorites, but I mean they're middle of the road for me. So yeah, I really still enjoy these palettes, so I'm gonna hang on to it. Next up, this is a really fun one for me. I really love this one. This was the Loreal Pirates of the Caribbean. This was the face palette that came out. It had the little different phases of the moon covering the, hold on, let me put that back on there, covering the face powders, but I'll take that off of there, and that's what they look like. So this has highlighters and it has blushes in here. So you've got 3 highlighters here, you've got 3 blushes. Let's put that in frame. So you've got 3 blushes here, and then you've got 3 highlighters here. So I really love this face palette. So I definitely still use this all the time. It's going nowhere in my collection. Alright, next up is Makeup Revolution. This is Reloaded Luster Lights, warm. And this is what it looks like. Very nice. I've used it a few times, not very many. As you can see, I've got lots of face palettes. So, and I don't reach for my face palettes as much as I used to. So maybe I do need to do a deeper declutter where I have more time to sit down and actually swatch them and make some decisions. So maybe I'll plan that for in the future because I have so many. I also have so many contour kits and whatnot. So maybe I'll plan that for in the future, probably after the new year as well. But yeah, I think I need to. I've got so many. I've got another Revolution. This is the Ultra Pro Glow 2. This is what it looks like. Right here. So pretty, pretty. Lots of pinks in there. And then I have the Ultra Pro Glow. I'm not exactly sure. I think I had hard pan quite a few times in this one. I think that's why it's kind of dug into up there. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've used this one. But yeah, I think that's what's going on with these two shades right here. I think that they had hard pan several times, so I had to dig into them. So there you go. All right, and this is the Morphe blush palette in Cool Pro 8C. I think it's been discontinued by now, but I like it because it's got some real pretty cool tone blushes. I have plenty of neutral and warm tone blushes, but I don't really have very many cool tone blushes. So yeah, I really like this palette. It's very nice. I think they did a good job with the powders in this, so I recommend it. Love this. This is the Benefit Cheek Stars Reunion. So this has Dallas. It's got the Georgia blush. It's got Sugar Bomb, right? Yep, Sugar Bomb. Yeah, it's not in frame. Let's start over. All right, so this one right here, it has Dallas blush, Georgia blush, Hula bronzer, Sugar Bomb blush, and then the Cookie highlighter that's so popular and absolutely gorgeous. So, 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 so pretty. So there you go. So yeah, whenever I do my declutter, I'll do swatches and whatnot too. I'm just trying to make this a shorter video. So there's that. Next up, this is from Bad Habit, which unfortunately has been discontinued. This is Rosé Highlight Collection, which was a dupe for the Nicole Guerrero highlight kit, which I don't have. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it. I'm on the fence about it. I'm kind of thinking about it, like if I catch it on sale or something. But this is a decent dupe, but I think the real thing would be better. So I might pick it up if I ever catch it on sale. And then from that, I would probably declutter this one if I did that. All right, I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream Palette Glow Kit. I love this. So pretty, especially for real ethereal looks, inner corner highlights. Very pretty. So I've got that. I have the Physicians Formula Butter Collection X Walise Huang. No, Wei Lai Huang, I think. Anyway, so I'm probably butchering her name. Obviously, she's an influencer. I've never heard of her, but she put together some exclusive limited edition shades in here. And then it's got the regular butter bronzer. Oh man, I just gouged that blush right there. But it's got the regular butter bronzer and the sunset bronzer, but everything else in there was like limited edition. So I picked that up because I love their formula. So there you go. It's really nice. Let's see, and then this is BH Cosmetics Duo Light Highlight. I don't know if they have this anymore or not. These are really fun shades. This will be fun to swatch whenever I do my, whatchamacallit, my declutter. Either that or I may do a separate highlight collection, and if I do that I might pull in my face palettes and make it over several videos so that I can swatch everything. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Anyways, next up I have this Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush Kit. Really do like this a lot. It's a beautiful palette. This diamond shade came busted, but I was able to repress it. Cover that. That's what that looks like. The cream products are under here if you've never seen that before. There we go. Let me see if I can get that to focus a little bit better. If I move forward, there we go. So you can see that better now. There's that. We are almost done. I've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sugar Glow Kit. Love this one. This has Marshmallow and Starburst are my favorites. Butterscotch when I'm a little bit darker. So this is a gorgeous palette right here. I don't know if they still sell this one or not. I think they still sell the Dream. I'm just not sure about the Sugar. I think they do. I think they still sell this one. Next up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Glow Kit. I don't use this one so much for face anymore. I use it more for inner corner, so I need to really kind of pull this and put it where I can reach for it more frequently for my inner corner highlights. So there's that one. I also have the Anastasia Moonchild. Again, I don't use the colorful highlights as much as I used to. I still do every once in a while. That's what this one looks like. I use it more for inner corner highlights or for when I'm doing real fun looks, you know. Then I'll amp it up and then I'll use the fun, playful, colorful looks. I've got this from Naked Cosmetics Holographic Highlighter Collection. I think this was in a BoxyCharm a long time ago, and the powders are really, really nice. I really like this. Again, I don't use the colorful ones as much, but this one is not as colorful, and this pink is really pretty even though it's shifty, and this purple is not too bad. So I use this both for inner corner and face highlights quite frequently. And then the last one as far as shiftiness goes is the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. My green came broken, but I fixed it, no problems. So that's what that looks like right there. Let's see. Okay, so next up is the MAC Hyper Real Glow. This one is in Get Lit. So the shades in here apparently are Like a Dream, Get Lit, and Gleam Sheen. So there you go, that's what those look like. Love these. That's one of the few MAC items that I have. And then I have the Tartiste Pro To Go. This has a little mirror right here that I'll turn back, and it's a kind of a travel contour bronzer slash highlighter kit. This is what it looks like. Come on, focus. Focus, focus, focus. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so there's that little travel palette that I have. And then I have this Ofra Feeling Myself highlighter palette. It's got 3 different shades. It's got a mirror. So there's that. You're going to see some repeats of some Ofra shades probably in some of these face palettes, but I love them so much that I don't see the point in getting rid of them. Oh, I have this Cali Kissed by Smashbox. It's it's got bronzer and I guess it's bronzer and highlight and blush in there. So there you go. She's been well loved, as you can see. I use the bronzer more in the summer because it's quite dark. Okay, next up I have the Urban Decay Mother of Dragons highlighter palette. Oh, I just love the detail on this. I don't know if you can see that. So pretty. Just love that. And of course, if you've seen my eyeshadow palette collection, you've seen that I have the eyeshadow palette as well. And then this is what they look like. I don't wear these so much. This is more of a collector's thing for me, so this won't be going anywhere. This is more of a collector's item for me. So there you go, very pretty. I have the Sleek, can't pick it up with my nails. I have the Sleek Makeup highlighting palette and Solstice that everybody went nuts about years ago. So you've got 2 creams, I think, and 2 powders, if I'm not mistaken. So this is what it looks like. I'm trying to, you're gonna see my, there we go. Trying to not blind you with the mirror. Hopefully you can see that, but that's, come on, focus. That's what that one looks like right there. It's gotten a little bit of love. It definitely is pretty blinding. It's a very nice palette. I do recommend it. And then last up I just have 3 different ochre palettes. This one is Nikki Tutorials Highlighting Trio. This has Space Baby, Glazed Donut, and Glow Goals in there. So there you go. There's that one right there. Okay. And then I have the Madison Miller. These I don't think have a name. There's no name on the back, but you've got 2 highlights on the side and then a beautiful blush in the middle. So I love this. And then I have this Ofra hashtag Ofra Glow Signature Palette. And this one has 5 different ones, and they're more popular ones. So let me see. It's got Star Island, Rodeo Drive, Bali, Pillow Talk, and Blissful. So highly recommend this one. This is my favorite because it's got most of, I like Rodeo Drive, Star Island, and Pillow Talk the most. That's what I use the most. So there we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes my face palette collection. So like I said, in the future, probably after the beginning of the year, I'll be doing a declutter, but like I said, prior to that I'll probably be doing a highlighter collection, and for that I'll go ahead and possibly pull my face palettes back in and break it up over a few videos. That way I can do swatches if you're interested in that, or if you'd rather me just, since you've already seen my face palettes, if you'd rather me just go over my just single or duo highlighters, then let me know that too. That would be really helpful in the comments down below. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you are having a great day or night wherever you are in this world. Stay well and stay healthy, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye!